So on a piece of paper that day, going back to the Hurricane Dorian video, very weird experience for me as a medium, because I guess my abilities and it's like they threw me into my purpose, and now they're like slowly easing me into my actual purpose. And some of it's been revealed to me. I was gonna say, unfortunately, I don't have a choice, but that's not good, because I'm thankful, and you just have to accept what it is as abundance. But I have always been able to connect, but automatic writing is not something that I have done. So that's why that was so strange to me. And that's why I took the leap of faith and just posted all that craziness back to back. I post even what I wrote on my community posts so that I can save it and see it progress, because it has a timestamp. And I told myself, like I said in the Hurricane Dorian video, which I didn't intend to post, I'm not sure I'm going to post this either, because this is just personal, really. But sometimes, depending on what comes out, I just have that feeling already. It needs to be shared. I'm still trying to understand the cryptic messages that they sent to me. Like, it's really, really intense stuff. I guess after a while, you start to get used. It's like learning a new language, basically. Just interesting, because when I connect with those that have passed, I just hear them messages like regular, and when I channel for readings and such. But this is different. So it literally is like learning a new language, like different ways that they communicate things. And it's like an extra job of figuring it out, and it all doesn't happen at the same time. But I'm telling you, this process that's been happening to me, which is being documented, it's happening before like the eyes of everyone, because you can't deny this crap. Like I'm posting it, is like really draining my energy to a degree where like sometimes I feel sick. Like I have such a bad migraine right now. Like I can't do a reading right now. I have to go and close my eyes, because I feel like someone's squeezing my brain, and it has everything to do with this. So I wrote on that paper lots of things. One of the things I wrote was, the main thing that they spoke to me about was the floods. Okay, Dorian happened, whatever. Then I find out, because I honestly, purposely don't turn on the news. I've been doing that lately, so I can see how I'm able to connect for personal reasons. It's because I was told that part of my purpose is to predict natural disasters and such, even though I did not choose that. It is what it is. And it's like, if I don't accept it, then I have to live with a freaking migraine walking around. So whatever. So I'm like purposely I don't even know what's going on. But on YouTube, I did find a freaking channel that has been posting major ridiculous floods that has been destroying cities all over Spain, India, Brazil, like, and here I am focusing on Hurricane Dorian, and that's why I keep saying, no, this is not, I said all over the world, and fire and water, and then that thing happened in California, all over the world. Seriously. From the YouTube video that I saw, the guy said that it's not being put on the news for whatever reason, but I was like, oh my God. And so that's that, and that's going to continue to happen. But what I did put on that paper, oh my God, what the hell was that? See, that's one thing I can't get used to. I sometimes don't want to see. I'm still in that stage. It's like, I don't want to physically see, and I do physically see, and I don't want to physically see. Because sometimes I'm just not in the energy to do that. And sometimes I feel like that needs to be respected. And that sounds crazy, but ask any medium and they know what I'm talking about. It's very weird. Actually, I don't know any other mediums. I need to connect with somebody, because I've never even Googled it. I've never Googled anything about mediums because it's just me, I swear. I want to know when they see what they see. I don't know if it's the same for everybody. Because what I see, it's hard to explain. It's not like a person standing. People ask me that sometimes. It's not like a person. It's not like it's not like what you would assume like a translucent ghost looks like or anything like that. I mean, sometimes actually that happens. Sometimes that manifests that way, I swear. Sometimes. Very rarely though. But on the regular, it's like looking, how do you explain this? I'm trying. Okay. Think of like old TVs that like were like, you had to fix the wires to get a picture, and it's kind of like a TV scene like that. Kind of like seeing like a video recording, like an old one. It's so weird, like pixelated. Like you could see through it, but you see it's, I can't explain it, but it's not like in your mind you're imagining, like you're seeing it, like it's physically in front of you, like physically. It's like it's like someone, think of that like an old TV, like someone's playing with the wires, except the TV is just the air, and it's huge, like the size of like the movie theater screen, and it's like shh, and you start to see like things playing out, and people and things, and something's on my back. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I need to lie down after this. Like, how could I had to I'm just gonna have to wake up tomorrow like 5 a.m. start emailing everyone like I was going to tonight, but in my head right now. So the main thing that I wrote on that paper was about the Tigris River and flooding and destruction. And I posted it. And someone even commented like, no, there's been like flooding issues there forever, whatever. I'm like, no, it's something else. And I don't know what it is. But that was the main focus. And oh my God. And the thing is that they don't make the information accessible until they want it to. Because why would I just randomly find it today after finding that video of the floods? Apparently there is a 12,000-year-old city in Turkey that has history, okay, in structures, etc., from like the beginning of time, like all civilizations, okay? I'm just gonna post. If I post I feel like this is just going to be for me. But if I do post it, I'm going to just, because I want to go to sleep. I'm just going to maybe post a link below, because I'm not going to go into it. But it is literally one of the most ancient places. Okay? With the most, they say literally, the most, like actually the most ancient like documentation of human history is there. And apparently this has been happening for a while, but I've like this back and forth, this conflict. I mean, you guys tell me if you knew about it. Maybe I'm just ignorant to certain things. I really felt like I'm like, am I missing? But that's part of the problem too, is that we're not exposed in media and the news to things that we should be exposed to. Okay? I had no fucking idea. And this has been going on for decades. The Turkish government is deciding to flood the entire city. Thousands, tens of thousands of people losing their home, etc., etc. I'm just going to post the article. If I do post it, I'll just link it. I don't know. when I get these kind of messages, like I'm not even in my regular area. Like I don't even care what this looks like right now, because it's just, I'm still, my energy, that's how sucked out my energy is. It's really, this is not easy work. This is not, this is physical, can sometimes feel like physical pain. So all of that history, all of everything, all of the monuments there, everything is purposely being destroyed. And they've had protests and attempts to protect it. And because of laws and, you know, loopholes and whatever, they haven't been able to. This has been going on for decades. And they just announced, I just saw an article out of nowhere, that they're going forward with it, and that the governor in Turkey is announcing that on October 8th, which again, in my last reading, I had nothing to do with this, but I specifically was drawn to a card that said bye, and I was like, bye, there's a date with an 8. I'm like, oh my fucking God. He's going to announce that everybody there needs to evacuate because they're going to do it. And that was the message that I got. And I noticed in the little script on the top, I actually wrote the name of the project. Not perfectly, because you have to, it's a lot of times if you're hearing words that are not even in your language, like, how am I going to write it? So I wrote what I heard. And I didn't even like pay attention to it. And I was like, oh my God. And there was other things there, and I guarantee you it's something in another language. I also wrote Walla Walla, Washington. It has nothing to do with Washington. That they just did those things to confirm that my automatic writing, that was the main focus. That was the main focus. Because there are like 5 different things on that automatic writing that have to do with the same thing. The Tigris River, the book of Jonah, talking about, like, you know, biblical stuff. I don't know why I was writing about that. They wrote floods and destructions. I wrote the name of Elusa. I think I wrote Leo. I don't know what I wrote, but it was something that I was like, that's what I was deciphering. I wrote a date, December 2nd. So I don't know if that hasn't come yet. That's going to be significant. I wrote 1910. And there was another association between the Tigris River, Baghdad, and the oldest city, and some stuff that happened in 1910. Just all sorts of connections. And Walla Walla, why the hell would I be guided to write that? Washington? Nothing to do with Washington. Apparently that means I swear by God, or I promise to God. And in Arabic, and that means, said by Muslims, it's like the biggest sin to say that because it's associated to God if you're lying. You know what I mean? Are we getting the message? That was supposed to be protected, sworn to God, and it's being destroyed by humans. That's what I got. And there is going to be major repercussions all over the world because of things like that. But that was a major one. So, why the hell I would write all that on a piece of paper, I don't know. But I'm just going to do this. It's very weird. Keep hearing stuff. I'm not doing all this right now. Why are you making me do this? Oh my God. The 7 of Wands, of course. If you look at the picture, what does it look like? What does it freaking look like? It literally looks like somebody's on a cliff. There's water back there. Like he's about to like inundate something, like flood something. And it's people fighting for it. But I'm also seeing that as, you see the blocks, wands or spirituality, that this is not wanted. I'm just going to use the word God. It's not, that's not wanted. That's a very big message. Wow. But why? I don't want to do, why are you making me do this? I'm like, it's like, really? Can I just do something else? Oh my God. You kidding me? 3 of Swords. This that they're doing, this is heartbreak. This is pain. And this goes beyond just the pain that's going to be caused to all the people in that area. I'm getting like divine pain of our choices right now, because you can't make that up. And the thing is energy. So you can't just destroy. That's what I'm channeling right now. Something so sacred displace so many people, and think that that energy is not going to affect or come back and negatively impact the world. This is what I'm getting. This is just all screwed up. What else? Wow. I forgot, because my question was, but why me? And the High Priestess, which came out in the Hurricane Dorian video, also is the all-knowing keeper of secrets psychic. I do have a lot of secrets. I don't share everything on here. It's a lot for me to handle, even, because this is a lot for me to handle. Comes out of nowhere. Wow. They're like, yeah, by the way, let me answer your question. Because you, High Priestess, have this book and they want me to, they just basically said what they told me that they want me to do. Through my gifts, help heal the hearts of people and expose these things before they happen in a prophetic way, because that tends to make people realize that this is not some bullshit. Excuse my French, because you can't make it up. Who would have told me? Like, I'm like, okay, I'm a medium, but who the hell would have told me that this is what I'm doing right now? Because it's like, really? But I'm telling you, I literally heard I was just curious to see what they want me to do, like literally like 10, 15 years from now with whoever I marry, because I can't be alone doing this for the rest of my life. Honestly, it's like, Actually, I want to know, what the hell, is there even a card that'll be, you fucking kidding me? The Devil? Oh my God. You can't make that shit up. You can't. You just can't. You just can't. The Devil, which is what's causing these things to happen. The Tower, the destruction of monuments, just destruction, people being displaced. This tower causing just pain. Oh my God. Oh, I just got the chills. And look where the devil is. The devil is underneath the action. The devil is underneath the action. The tower and people being forced out, displaced, in pain is underneath the heartbreak. Eight of Swords. Blindfolded and bound. Because I did ask, what do you want me to do in 20 years? And they got me the Eight of Swords and the Empress. The freaking Empress. Meaning, with your abilities, untie people and remove their blindfolds. Holy crap. And the Empress is the embodiment of all queens. The most nurturing, loving. I mean, there's, come on. That's fucking crazy. And I don't know, why do they want me to keep that in the bottom? What do they want on the top? What is this? Three of Cups. You know what's significant to me in this card? About this card? Because they're making me focus on the imagery right now. I've never seen, this is, by the way, this is a brand new deck. I've never used it before. I've never seen Three of Cups they all have halos. They're all praying. And cups are love. They're all gripping their cup of love dear to their chest. They all have halos. They're pure and they're praying. And it's like many people. Oh my God. So it's the Empress, through being the Empress, sharing the light, channeling it to groups and masses of people and spreading what the Empress spreads. She's loving, nurturing, unconditional love. Because we have that on one side, and then we have this action and the devil on the other side. I don't want to, every time I say I don't want to, I got the image of the fact that they had me write the book of Jonah. Which is like me. Because Jonah, apparently, the story, I didn't know anything about that. I grew up in a home where my mom used to go to church all the time, but my dad would like only go if you had to like drag him out. He doesn't really believe in organized religion like that. He's very like, I don't know. He would go and stuff, but and I would go with my mom and stuff, but I never actually read that. And apparently it's the book, the story that he was ordained by God to be a prophet. That was his purpose. And he avoided it. Didn't tell anyone, like didn't want to do it. I freaking get it. I get it. And then he was swallowed up by a whale, etc., etc., etc. So it's like, wow. The fact that they had me write that is crazy because that coincides with everything. So I'm just like, I'm telling you, this is so much for me. And that was like, by the way, this is their way of telling me this is my purpose right now. Because I'm good just being a medium and talking about love, guys, and connecting to the other side. Like, why do they have to be all extra and shit and make me have to channel natural disasters? But every time I get like that, they're like, it's the devil. Like, they literally had me write, and you guys saw it on the paper, I posted it, the book of Jonah. Just to remind me that's what I'm doing. Because you don't have a choice. You have to learn to love the gifts that you have. But why natural disasters, though? But they already told me. That's good. They literally just laid it out. Why is this destruction of the city so significant? I mean, we get it. the heartbreaking. We get it, Walla Walla. That it was, I get it, promised land. I just got that. Because to God I promise. There's so much history and energy there from so many civilizations. That there have been so many promises to God in that area, and it's being destroyed by the devil. And I'm one of the people that they put here to untie people and share this. I mean, like, what should I do? Like, work for, like, the news? Should I have a news channel? Because this is so weird. It's like, literally, I did ask, where is this going? Because, guys, this is only I just hit 6 months on YouTube. And look at what they're making me do already. Like, I can already see, like, where I'm going with this. Like, and I think that's why I'm alone, because this is tough. And they want me to gather strength. This is like, they are hazing me. But I know I will be repaid big time. That's why I don't worry about relationships and things like that either. You guys, I feel like I am going to post this, so I'm just talking. I shouldn't worry about that stuff either. Just because if you just spread the light, there's no way I'm going to end up with a devil. What's this? The Hermit. What's the Hermit, you guys? What's the Hermit? Spiritual awakening, keeping to yourself. You want to know what's even crazier? Because I peeked just now. You know what's at the top of the deck? And with this, I'm fucking done. They just confirmed what came out of my mouth. What they're showing me right now is that I'm talking, but it's not me. That's what they do. It's not me. It's not my energy. It's not me. Because I look back and I will watch this like 5 times. Like, what the? And sometimes I catch things I say and I don't even know where it came from. Oh my God. Didn't I just, like, do you hear, like, my Dorian video? Was like, my emotion was like, oh my God. I don't have that energy in me anymore. Do you guys hear how drained I am? This takes a lot of you. And again, I don't say this, I don't want to be full of myself, because I don't particularly want to have to deal with this. I want to connect to someone else that has this ability. There are lots of psychics, I know, readers, very, very talented all over YouTube. But this is, maybe it's me. I see it as beyond, because something is physically manipulating my words and the things that come out. Like, there's no interpretation. It's very physical. And it's like natural disasters and stuff. It's like prophetic. I literally just said, that's why they have me keep to myself, the Hermit, because I need to gather strength. I just shuffle in front of you. And they were like, yeah, that's what we're doing. So don't feel heartbroken, High Priestess. We are just hazing you a little bit. You're going to get your blessing. Or am I? What's going to be the blessing? I don't think anyone wants to see. If I post this, it's like, whatever. I'm sure people are going to press dislike anyway, because they don't want to hear about my personal stuff. But this is not meant to be something I post. This is meant to be something personal. I just decided midway, being that this is coming out like that I'm going to post it. So, like, whatever. But, you know, people. Well, that was that was to the point. I said, what am I going to get out of this? Queen of Pentacles, abundance, money, and 2 of Cups. Love. The best relationship in the freaking world. Obviously. I know. I don't doubt that I'm going to... You always... And this is not just about me. This is everybody. You should never worry about this person. Is he coming back? Is he not? Whatever. If you put good out there, then you're gonna get good back. Especially me when it comes to love. Like, you kidding? I know with everything I do for a living that whoever I end up with is gonna be like heaven sent. And I also know that it's very few people that have the strength, aka, I want to say have the balls, but F it, yeah, to be able to be confident enough to be with a medium. Because any bit of insecurity with a medium, that just makes people insecure, all right? Because they think that you know everything they're thinking and shit. So it's like, I know that it'll be real. Wow. I literally just answered all my questions. Anything else you want? I was gonna say me, but I guess everyone to know. I mean, maybe next time that I do one of these, just in case I want to post it, I should do it on my regular TV. I said, do you want anything else to be known? The whole thing falls out. They're like, yeah, chaos. Well, hold on. Or maybe that's their way of saying no. Or you asked me. I don't really have anything to ask. I feel like I'm clear now. Do you want to tell me who the hell this person is, just for my own personal thing? Because if this was a personal thing, I would ask that. That's the thing. Because this is supposed to be a personal thing, a personal video. And then I decided because I was going to post it. Like, out of nowhere right now. But F it. What? Because the Dorian video, that was interesting. When they brought that up. They brought up that someone was supposed to do this with me or whatever. Oh my God. You want to know what they told me? Wow. You can't make it up. You organize it how it came out. Oh, and that puts me in a good mood. They said, though you may be burdened, this person is burdened as I feel like this person also has burdens. But Chariot, someone coming forward. What do I get? The 4 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Back to freaking back. This is love and marriage, and this is love and marriage with money. And we all know that there's like the 11-11 union significance, hidden message up in there. And then the last one, Judgment. Judgment means I know. Oh no, but that could be judgment to me. I was gonna say judgment means I know this person. Because that's what came out last time. But Judgment card also came up because it's somebody connecting to people that have passed. So I think I'm getting. Oh my God! And I just split this. Oh my God! What the hell are they saying? I just split this, and now it's a man in the picture. 9 of Swords, anxiety. 4 of Cups means avoiding divine love. Like, it's literally a cup of love with angel wings. eyes closed, meditating. Nine of Swords. Anxiety. Oh my God. And look at that picture is freaking awesome. That's literally my life. That's how I feel. With all of those images in the background. This person must be a medium, whoever did this. I have to see who illustrated, because that's what it looks like. Like a movie, like a TV. You see how they drew it? It looks like that. It does. Just not as sharp. So yeah, so this represents me, and I guess this person also probably has gifts or something. I don't know, whatever. I'm not really focused on that. I let it be. So, but they keep saying it, and I did ask. Oh my fucking God, you can't. You can't. Again, this is how they're gonna end it? I'm done. I'm done. What the hell is going on? This is like weirder. This is getting weird. Because it's beyond my comprehension. The last freaking reading, when I asked about that, I ended with the Empress. And now, when I asked about it, they're ending with the Emperor. We got the Emperor and the Empress and the Dorian one too. Oh my God, what the hell? All right, so I don't know if I want to post this. Maybe I'll like edit and take my personal part out. You know what? No, I'm not, because I feel like everything's divinely guided, and I also feel like it is obvious that we are all interconnected. If you go to the Astro recap video I posted and look at the comments, that opened my eyes to a lot. If that many people can confirm to a T that they experience those things with a particular person in those dates, then there's a fly bothering me right now. Did you see that? I feel like that's a sign that we are connected. That we are connected. So even though I did this for me, you could take something out of it for you. All right. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like be calmer than my Dorian video where I was like, I'm spooked, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out. Because I was freaking out and I'm still freaking out. That's why we got, again, for the second time, a freaking out card, the Nine of Swords. And the other deck that I got, the Nine of Swords, was also one of the only decks where it has a female in bed, not a male. Literally, yeah, because it's me. I'm losing my goddamn. This is how I feel. I'm losing my goddamn shit. I'm not gonna lie, I am. This is a lot. It is spooky because this is beyond me knowing. I've always known I have, but this is like, what the, like there's something bigger, and I said it last time and I still can't put my finger on it. I already put it's like every single time they reveal something, the natural disaster thing. Okay, I get it. There's something else. This fly is so annoying. Something else. And it's connected to this person also, because it comes out the same. It's so weird. The spooky part for me, the spook factor for me, is that literally there's no interpretation of the cards. There's no interpretation. It's a very literal. It's very physical. So it's physical. It's physical. Like, I am in your body talking. Here, I am in your hands pulling a card. Let me show you that it's me. Boom. Oh my God. Hermit and strength after I said, it's just, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm like literally rambling at this point because my mind is, and this is why I go into this Nine of Swords energy. And now, I don't know. I need to go to sleep. All right. So there's a lot more than that flood. I feel like God's pissed. And the thing is, a lot is going to happen after that because of that. And that was, I wrote Walla Walla. Do I speak Arabic? No. Destroying something holy. Oh my God, on purpose. And that Who did it? Wow. Okay, I gotta go.